Welcome back. If it's your first time here, welcome in. In the last chapter of the Cyraxx Chronicles, we covered the aftermath of the Blind Billy situation, and in this chapter, we're going to be covering March 20th to the 23rd. I'm setting that date range because all of these videos are labeled as the 23rd, but the context in some of them leads me to believe that some of them were filmed on different days. Starting off somewhere between March 20th and the 23rd, Cyraxx would hop onto Courtney's stream and rax out on Tangerine Cat and Marty.
I can't remember if that was 2K19 or 2K20. I think that was 20.
It's so good, dude. I wish you would make more of these. Oh my
and
god.
Here's the little freaking troll that wanted to scam me. She literally admitted to trolling me the whole time.
No, I didn't.
Oh, bull, you fucking liar.
Did you get
It's right there on Marty's stream, you fucking read. Get the fuck out of here.
I was unable to find out what stream Cyraxx is talking about here, but notice all of a sudden now he has a northerner accent.
What did you say on Marty's stream, Tange, that upset him?
Well, what happened was last night I was really, really hurt because I don't know.
Nah, don't lie. Don't lie. You know what you said. Don't lie.
Are you going to let me speak? Are you going to shout? Cyraxx just blocked me yesterday. He didn't explain why. Now that
you want to know? You want to know why I blocked your ass yesterday? It's because I found out you were a troll. You reject.
The thing is with him, he's admitted to me a few times that when he knows that he's backed into a corner, he just starts screaming and shouting because that's the only defense that he's got.
You sat there, recorded me and yours calls, recorded your calls with mom, and fed him the information about my older siblings. So yeah, who's the liar now, bitch?
Well, he was in that call, and Marty explained it.
Cyraxx,
you catch your own gut. No. Let me tell you right now.
You want to know what happened to Heather, Cyraxx?
Dude, I already know where the I know who she's fucking with, and there ain't nothing anybody can fucking do about it. You fucking loser.
All right, just wondering.
Ooh, let me see who I can attack next. Ooh, let me see who I can bully next. Ooh. No, Marty, take your bullshit somewhere else. Man. What?
Grandma's yelling at you.
Hey, Marty, why don't you go someone?
Around this same time, Cyraxx would go live to challenge Marty, Schmeckle, and Tangerine Cat to a 3-on-1 fight.
So, Marty, you want to pick a fight with my family, you coward? And Sarah, aka Tangerine Cat, you want to talk about how you're such a badass? And Schmeckle, you want to sit there and talk about how you're a badass? Why don't you get off your lazy ass and prove it? There's one thing you don't mess with, and that's a man's family, because you will end up badass. Marty, I'm challenging you, Schmeckle, and Tangerine Cat to a 3-on-1 bare knuckle fight down here at Summit Lake.
Summit Lake also happens to be the same spot where Cyraxx threw the dog tags Eric Scrubbelow gave him, as well as the place he went to hide when Juggalo John came knocking, if I remember correctly.
And the reason why, I'm tired of you running and hiding like a jazz coward. And Tange, just because you know Krav Maga, your fighting style is made for sport. My fighting style that I grew up around is made for sport. You forget, Sarah. You seem to forget. So trust me when I say, my fighting style is made for sport. You want me, I'm right here. And Schmeckle Cat, let's not forget you. You think that I owe you shit. The only thing I owe you is a fucking pump. And Marty, fair warning, if you don't accept this fight, I will bring the fight to you.
Cyraxx knows he doesn't really want to, and couldn't possibly hope to, fight all three of them. He's just hoping he can coax them into coming to Akron so he can have them arrested.
I will come out there, and I will And no, I'm not playing around. You want to attack somebody? Attack me! Attack me! Attack me!
Sometime after these Rax Out sessions, Marty would get Cyrax's biological father on stream as promised.
Angus.
Yeah, about time you answered on this thing.
Yeah, so I guess like my first question is, because I looked at your Pinterest and I was kind of horrified at some of the pictures in the comments.
Those comments were not made by me, Marty. Those comments were on the Pinterest pictures when I loaded them.
Okay, what was like your campaign for raising trans youth awareness?
Because one of my coworkers, Austin, who is a trans male, was getting harassed at work, and he wanted to help doing transgender awareness.
Okay, it just seems like odd because it was strictly pictures of kids, like boys in dresses, and saying that they're easy to convince. Like,
as my ex-wife Scarlett was telling you, before, those weren't the only images we used. Those were just some of the best pictures for what we were doing.
Okay, I'm going to look back at some of these pictures here. One moment here. Like, some of them are they're very scantily clad. The one that really strikes me is that young, feminized soccer boys are easy to convince. But what are they easy to convince? I don't understand that fully.
As you can see, Cyrax's father has not changed at all since his heinous crime that put him in prison, further reinforcing my theory that these people cannot be rehabilitated and should.
Those comments were part of the picture. When we copied the pictures, we didn't use the comments that were on though. Those comments were already on the pictures.
Okay, and I see like what a wonderful dress for a cute boy, and there's like a 10-year-old boy's like head cut out and paste over an adult woman's body. That to me, like it seems like wizing children.
I understand about the comments, and I understand your concern on that. But that was not what we were going for. We were just using the pictures, not the comments.
Okay, like I'm going to show one of these here, and I don't know if this is going to get my stream taken down. Very well might, but feminized soccer boys are easy to convince. Like, what drew you to this picture? What was like the goal?
The reason we selected those pictures is because the high prominence of transgender youth nowadays.
This is the man who you said you were going to his mother and sister, and I understand you're probably a bit on guard.
This truly is a like father like son situation.
Good evening, gentlemen.
Hello, Mr. Schmuck.
I couldn't pass the opportunity to come up and talk to the man, the myth himself.
Hey, Schmuckle Cat.
I'm here.
That was just my way of getting your guys' attention to let you know I was listening to what you guys were saying.
No, were you watching it? You were watching the stream?
I guess so.
That's all right. I didn't take any offense to it. It's quite all right.
Does this look at all inappropriate to you? Like, it's kind of weird. It it honestly made me feel like sick to my stomach. Maybe I'm getting the wrong idea here.
Under the circumstances of the way you guys are putting it out there, yeah, it would be inappropriate. But
okay.
you're misusing the purpose of what those pictures were used for.
Okay, what are feminized soccer boys easily convinced of, or convinced to? What are they easily convinced of, or to?
I have no idea what those comments on there are referring to because those were on the pictures when we selected the pictures themselves.
You said this was for transgender awareness? Or youth?
Transgender youth awareness.
Yeah, I'm just a little shocked here. What did these pictures have to do with promoting Austin's plight? Like, what did that end up developing?
Austin asked me to help him to put together a transgender youth awareness thing for Alaska because Alaska has some of the strictest laws for transgender.
I've been asked this a million times, and I don't know if this is off base and inappropriate to ask, but can I ask what happened with Connie?
Connie died in a house fire when Connie died in a house fire while I was in prison.
Fair enough. Can I ask, what your relationship's like with Chance? Like, does he know what you've done or, like, the details of it? Because I've heard him refer to you as his brother before.
Chance knows all about my past.
Cyraxx knows what Rupel did and still refers to him as a brother. and as we'll see later, defends Rupel and tells people to leave him alone.
Can I ask why you're
The reason he refers to me as as his brother is because my mother adopted him when he was in the hospital as a baby.
I mean, wouldn't he call you his father though?
Yeah, I don't
No,
know.
he does not call me dad at all. He only calls me as his brother. He calls me Mark. That's it.
Or gotcha.
I mean, I guess like the Pinterest story is somewhat plausible. Like after
And I'm really upset that you get. Hey, Marty, listen
Sure.
for a second, please. Please leave Aaron out of this. He's already fired me over this because it's bad for his business. Even though I've had no issues in 2 years I've worked for him.
What was his reasons of letting you go?
Because of this, the comments you guys are, plus the emails you sent and the Pinterest and everything else. It was the whole and combined thing.
does look pretty sinister with those comments on there.
Let me say something, Marty, and this is not in defense of my son. My son has no understanding of how to stop when he's told to stop. And I have no control over that. He doesn't listen to me at all.
Yeah, I can't really fault you there. He doesn't seem to listen to too much of anyone.
I understand the issues you guys have with Chance over the blind Billy thing, but I don't have any control over what he has. I have no knowledge of what he has or hasn't done. I just know what my mother's told me in the last 3 days.
Absolutely. I mean,
could you give us your take on it, if you wouldn't mind?
I have no take on that because I have no knowledge of what happened or allegedly happened or anything else. All my mother has told me is that you guys were harassing him about this issue, and then now you guys were harassing me, jumping on me.
Fair enough.
When I have not had any problems since I've gotten off parole or anything else.
You were a problem from the moment you committed that crime on the bike path, and you will remain a problem until...
Did this campaign go anywhere? Like, is there any evidence of it existing?
Not anymore. It's been 2 years almost since it happened.
From what it looked like to me, upon first glance, soccer boys are easy to convince. He's wearing a dress and he looks sheepish. It looks pretty bad.
Hey, Marty, I know. I understand that. What you need to do is just sometime on your own time, go onto Pinterest and look up transgender youth or transgender girls and see what pictures it pulls up. Those comments are there. Those are not my comments. That's why we use the pictures only, not the comments with them.
I don't know. There's just no evidence of this campaign. You would think there'd be, with social media raising awareness of it. Like, who is this Austin person's last name? Like, they've just vanished. They're nowhere to be found.
I actually never knew Austin's last name. It wasn't until the last few months that he was working there that I was getting to know him. He invited me to his birthday party at the Blue Moon, which is a gay bar in town. Well, Marty, you are entitled to your opinion. I will give you that. But the truth is the truth, and I'm trying to put it out there. That's why I'm on here with you right now.
I mean, I kind of think it's more along the lines of self-preservation. That's understandable. Like, I still think you are employed there. It's just, my hunch.
Actually, I am not. I got fired today. I got told I turned in my key today and was told not to come back.
Well, I mean, if this guy fired you over this, then I say let the people go crazy on whatever his name is, because if he really, saw you as a valuable employee and as a good guy, you said yourself you bent backwards over for him, and the guy just goes and fires you instead of says, okay, well, let's figure out how we can, stop this.
Okay, listen here for a second, Schmeckle Cat.
Sure.
Because he did tell me that he was going to give me some time off and let this blow over. But when you guys started attacking his star rating on his business, he went from a perfect 5.0 business down to a 4.8 overnight because the comments that were posted with my name specifically on it. Because it had my name specifically on those comments, that's the reason he let me go.
Well, I feel we should drop him down to a 3.8 just for firing you for this. If he's going to be that way,
I don't want that for Aaron and his family. Aaron has a family that he's got to raise. He's only in his 30s. He's had this business for 8 years, and he wants to keep it. He wants to make his life out of it, and I think he deserves it. He's done right by it.
I mean,
I'm the one that has the problems because of my past. It's not Aaron. I'm the one that screwed up. I'm the one that went to prison. I'm the one that did my time. I'm the one that's got to survive through this. He doesn't have to go through this. He doesn't have to survive through this. I do.
Another similarity to Cyraxx. Rupal is directing the hatred to himself rather than those around him, not realizing that both are going to happen anyways because of the situation he's put himself in.
Did he know about your background when he hired you?
No, he didn't know until a year ago.
Okay.
Because I don't have to register as a sex offender. I'm not required by law to notify my employers any longer. Now that I'm off parole, I don't have to notify my employers of my past. It's the only reason he found out is because I had talked to him once about being in jail, and he pushed the issue and kept pushing the issue until I explained to him what my past was.
Well,
He was ready to. He wanted to fire me then, but he considered me such a good employee. He kept me on and tried to look past this.
Well,
now this has come up, and it's made it harder for him to keep me on.
Wouldn't that come up on a background check though?
He didn't do background check.
I mean, he's hiring a file or
I'm not a file. There's a
Sure,
difference.
you are. I can see it in your eyes, Rupal. You are definitely a file. You remind me of a man named Tony.
First off, my name's not Rupal. First off, my name is not Rupal. It's Angus.
Angus?
I had my name legally changed 5 years ago.
You said your name is Anus?
No, I said Angus. Now, don't even go there right
Angus,
now.
like the beef.
Right, exactly.
Oh, your son threatened me to wave the gun at me tonight, and he challenged me to a fight. I will be showing up to.
I don't think Angus really cares about that, to be honest.
Or whatever his name is, we'll call him Zach. I think he's an asshole, and I encourage everybody to lower that to a 2-star rating. If he's going to fire, a hard-working man, fresh out of jail, and he's got a family as well to think about. And, if he fires you, I say we get him down to a 2-star rating. Burn his business down to like Connie's house.
Please don't talk about Connie like that. Connie was the love of my life.
How did the fire start?
Wood stove. She was using a wood stove that didn't have proper piping through the walls. She ran a single wall stovepipe through the walls, and it got too hot and burned down the house.
I heard it was on Chance's birthday.
Actually, it was on Buddy's birthday.
Buddy's birthday.
My oldest son.
I heard she up Buddy's birthday cake, so they burnt the house down with her inside of it.
Not even close.
Sally said she was fully disabled?
No, she wasn't.
Just mentally?
She had some mental issues, yes. She had problems with ADHD, and I can't remember what the other one was that she had, but she did have some mental issues that made it hard for her to get some stuff done. It took me 3 years to teach her how to drive a car.
Were you in protective custody when you were in prison?
No, I was not. I was in general population.
How are you still walking right now?
I've had my fights. I've got my scars. But once I stood my ground and let people know that, and I never denied when I was in prison. I never denied what I was in prison for. That's part of what saved me.
What's that tattoo on your chest there? That one on your left shoulder there.
That's a Celtic knot with a lion in it.
Were you that big of a loser that you couldn't get pussy at 26, so you had to?
No. That's not what happened at all.
Right.
I'm not going to get into that on live video.
It's been extensively evaluated. You took her about 50 feet off of a bike path. You held a t-shirt over her head. You threatened her life, and then you called the police saying that the guy looks like you but wasn't you. But your bike tires lined up perfectly, and there was like a gross preponderance of evidence. I would love to know what happened if they're getting it wrong.
I am not going to get into this on live video.
Do I have any of the details incorrect?
You have some of it incorrect, but that's because the courts had it incorrect, so I'm not going to argue that.
Chance once asked a friend of mine for photos of his deceased girlfriend. Would it be far of me to ask for of Connie?
Schmecklecat was showing absolutely zero mercy on this stream.
I would shoot you for that.
Oh.
Well, there you go. I mean, I'm glad you said that. Because I happen to be that person. And Chance asked me for that. Then he accused me of murder. How did you feel? Granted, you were in custody at the time, so you couldn't have murdered her. But how did you feel if those accusations were levied your way?
I would have been very badly hurt because Connie and I were still madly in love the day she died.
Chance has threatened our lives as well with a gun and has claimed to have military training. Have you ever taught him how to use a gun, or has he ever fired a gun that you know of?
My stepfather was in the military, not Ed, but my stepfather that was married to my mother when they adopted Chance was an airborne ranger, and so he most likely does have the knowledge and know-how.
He does not have the knowledge or know-how. Cyraxx could barely even hold that rifle by himself.
I have not physically seen Chance since he was about 5 weeks old.
Do you have a weapon to shoot me if I were to ask for the nudes?
No, I'm not allowed to.
Oh, okay. Well, then, may I have of Connie?
Go f yourself.
Oh, okay.
Do you ever plan on seeing him, or is it just kind of something that you don't have much of an interest in? And I don't blame you if that's the case.
I saw a chance when I was in Ohio in 2018. I was actually down there for a while, and I saw him and my mother both.
What did you guys do?
Just went out to dinner.
Right on.
Was it at Applebee's?
No, actually, I don't even remember where we went.
Yeah, he doesn't have a good track record at Applebee's, but I mean that's neither here nor there. I don't want to be. Hope this isn't a touchy subject, but if your mother were to pass away, think he'd come to live with you, or what do you think would happen to him? Because he's got
I couldn't handle him.
What do you think would happen to him then? I mean, what would he do? He refuses to get a job. He's got no money saved up. I mean, do you think he thinks about that at all?
I have no idea.
Yeah, I mean, so you wouldn't want to say invest in his musical career or his e-racing?
I don't know anything about that, and I've heard him sing, and no thank you.
I was going to ask if you've heard any of his music. Well, that's what's going to take him far. What did they, how did they, we have a person we know, he has issues with girls at the mall. His name is Tony. What did they do to help you to get over your pedophilia?
First off, I wasn't a pedophile. Let me finish what I'm saying. Let me finish. Stop right there and listen.
Sorry, go ahead. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Okay. At the time my crime was committed, I did not know the age of my victim.
That's what Tony would say.
Yeah, that's what he says.
That's exactly what Tony would like.
No, how many in 1994? How many?
I had to censor that for sure, but it was one of the most disgusting sentences I've ever heard in my entire life. I really wish I could express my hatred to its fullest extent on here.
Can I ask what you were thinking when you called the police? Like, it seems like kind of a questionable move.
At the time that phone call was made, my friends that I was living with at the time told me that the picture looked like me, and that I should contact the police and let them know that it wasn't me, and so that's what I did.
Like, what was your upbringing with Sally like?
I wasn't.
She
divorced my dad when I was 5 years old. I lived with my dad and my stepmother since I was 5 years old. I visited with my mother a couple of times over the years, but I was not raised by my mother.
So she just kind of like ran off.
She got away from my dad. She knew how my dad was.
I see. I know that he was, I think, like about 25, and Sally was, I think, 14 when you were.
They were 10 years apart in age, and the reason they got married was because my dad had gotten my mother pregnant. so they could get married because they did love at the time they did love each other.
Do you know? Was your dad like 25 or 26 or 24? I think.
She was when they got married. She was 15 and he was 25.
This is like something that runs in your family.
No.
Did your other two wives have any kind of mental problems? Because Chance seems to be attracted to girls with mental disabilities for some strange reason. I mean, you can change your name, but the fact that you're a pedophilia rapist isn't going to go away. I mean, it's still there. You're looking at kids, like young kids who are dressed up as women. I mean, it's kind of it's still there, man. It's definitely there. You can read all the books you want. You can try and brainwash to tell the parole board what they want to hear. But, I mean, come on, man. Let's be real with each other. There was a in front of you right now. You get off this stream and...
No, I wouldn't.
I believe
I would not do anything like that.
You definitely would.
I have a girlfriend. I don't need to go for young girls. I don't go for young girls.
I believe that you pretend that you probably pretend that they are, make them dress up in schoolgirl outfits.
Whatever. I'm out of here. All
right, Rupel, go f yourself. You're a file rapist. Fucking get.
Unbelievable.
Presumably the next day, despite all the horrible things that his father said during that interview, Cyraxx would still go live to defend him.
Not only am I coming on here to do a show, but I have something to speak about that's very, very important, all right? This is going out to those that have been attacking my brother and costing him his job. Y'all punk-ass motherfuckers that are attacking my brother and costing him his job, y'all need to keep your motherfucking mouth shut. For real. For real. Alright? And to my brother's boss, and this is no disrespect to you at all, but with all due respect, don't fire my brother because of what these people are doing.
Cyraxx claims to be a businessman, but he doesn't know that you're supposed to fire problematic employees.
Alright? You can't base someone's job off of a star system. Okay? Okay? My brother didn't do anything. So why attack him for something that's out of his control?
He did do something, and it's something you deserve to be punished and ridiculed for the rest of your life.
So Marty, I hope you're ready for a war, bitch, because I'm coming for you.
After this half-hearted declaration of war, Cyraxx would once again go live to tell Marty to leave his family alone.
I'm gonna make this short and f***ing simple.
This video is 24 minutes long.
Marty, you need to leave my family the f*** alone, pal. Yes, I know you had my biological father up on the panel last night. And quite honestly, I'm not happy about it. But like me, he wants you to leave our family the f*** alone.
Predators aren't allowed to have opinions, Cyraxx.
Okay? Okay? Do like my brother said to do. Okay? Leave our family the f*** alone. Okay? Alright? For real. My older brother done prove to you that I have the knowledge. To kick your ass. So Marty, if I was you, I'd step off before you get hurt. Okay, for real. And quite honestly, Marty, you need mental help.
He wants to screech and squeal like he always does, but it sounds like he's trying to be quiet for once and he's just barely holding his rage in. Ed must have taught him some sort of lesson for a little while at least.
Okay, I would love your ass. It's time. I like being angry. I like being pissed off. Okay. And I got something to prove your ass wrong, bro. The fuck was that shit? No. Explain to Marty what the f going on.
After Ed's terrifying presence put Cyraxx on mute, he would announce that his family was in danger and that he'd be leaving YouTube because of it.
Hold on, guys. What? What's up, everybody? These last few days have been very scary. And as you guys know, last night I was dealing with a lot. Found out that Marty is actually teaming with people like IP2 Network to fully attack my family. Last night, Marty had somebody calling in pretending to be me who contacted my biological father, basically saying that I wasn't happy here and that I wanted to move up there and stuff, and that was not true. And then they proceeded to attack my sister Sally Ann and also my sister Daylin as well.
More on her in a later chapter.
But you guys know that I love performing my songs for you guys so much. Hang on, guys. I said sure. And a snack for a few minutes from now, but I need to step away from YouTube to protect my family. Put all of that on hold, but don't worry, like, I will be back. Like, I'm not gonna delete my channel. I will be back. So if you guys don't have me on Discord, feel free to add me. We'll sit down, we'll talk, we'll kick it, and I'll catch you guys later, man.
Cyraxx would indeed be back, presumably immediately after this stream, to do a music session.
Alright, what's up, guys? So, I got told by my family that I'm not allowed to quit. Basically, I'm not allowed to take a break because they don't want me to worry. So, yeah, unfortunately, I have to come back. Don't want to, but I'm under strict orders from my family to continue doing my streams and to not let them, stop what I'm doing.
By that, he means he couldn't resist coming back, even at the expense of his family's safety.
And yes, that is true, Fred. I actually wanted to block a Tangerine Cat. I found out she was a fake ass bitch. Oh, don't worry, man. Don't worry, bro. Like, I'll eventually find that right person. I'll find that special someone, man. Don't worry. It might not be for a while, but I'll find that person eventually. Don't worry. I ain't worried, man. And here in about like a week or two, I will have a brand new laptop. Don't ask me why, I just have a thing for letters. No, I'm not drunk. Well. Ooh, there we go. Yeah, not gonna happen. But you know what, guys? I am about to do something dope here. I'm actually about to head over to StreamYard, start up a stream on there so you guys can really see what I'm about and where I first started doing music. So I'm going to end the stream here, and I'll catch you guys over on StreamYard, y'all.
I couldn't find that StreamYard stream he was talking about, if he even did it at all, but we're going to wrap up chapter 26 here. We didn't make much progress time-wise today, but that's mainly because I wanted to make sure I get all the important details from the interview into the video. And again, if any of these videos are out of order, let me know in the comments, because they're all labeled as the 23rd. But as always, like the video if you like the video, subscribe, send it to your buddies, or don't. Later.